You've probably heard these words online: alpha male, sigma male, beta male. But what do they actually mean? Are these real personality types, or just internet labels? And more importantly, which one are you? In this video, we're going to talk about alpha, sigma, beta, omega, and delta personalities and understand them. No fake hype, no confusing psychology terms, just clear explanations that actually make sense in real life. Let's get started. Understanding personality labels. First, let's make something very clear. These labels, like alpha and sigma, are not official scientific personality types. You won't find them in psychology textbooks. They mostly come from social observations and online culture. But even though they aren't formal categories, they do describe real behavior patterns that we see in everyday life. So think of them as personality styles, not strict boxes. With that in mind, let's go through them one by one. Alpha personality. The alpha is usually seen as the natural leader. This is the person who takes charge in groups, speaks confidently, likes being in control, and isn't afraid of responsibility. One of the biggest traits of an alpha male is he doesn't try to look confident. He simply is. His confidence is natural. He doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. Alphas are often outgoing, social, and competitive. In school, they might be the class leader. At work, they're often managers or team heads. But here's something important. Being alpha doesn't automatically mean being rude or aggressive. A real alpha doesn't need to dominate others. They simply inspire people to follow them. Many people misunderstand this and think alpha means loud and bossy. In reality, true alpha energy is calm confidence. Sigma personality. Now let's talk about the sigma. This is probably the most misunderstood type. A sigma is like an alpha, but independent. They don't care about social hierarchies. They don't chase attention, and they prefer to walk their own path. Sigmas are often quiet, self-reliant, observant, and very comfortable being alone. While an alpha leads the group, a sigma doesn't need a group at all. They succeed on their own terms. While everyone is trying to fit in, the sigma is busy standing out. Most people spend their lives trying to be accepted. They follow trends, copy others, and change themselves just to feel like they belong. But a sigma male doesn't think that way. He doesn't measure his worth by how many people approve of him. Many entrepreneurs, creators, and thinkers fit this personality style. They don't follow the crowd, and they don't need to. Beta personality. And no, beta does not mean weak. That's a big internet myth. Betas are usually kind, cooperative, supportive, and great team players. They might not always want to lead, but they are reliable and trustworthy. In real life, most people are actually closer to beta than alpha or sigma. And that's completely fine. Society runs smoothly because of betas. Not everyone needs to be a leader. Omega personality. Now here's a type people rarely talk about, the omega. Omegas are often very unique individuals. They don't fit traditional social roles. They might be introverted, creative, a little quirky, and comfortable in their own world. Omegas don't care much about status or popularity. They focus more on their interests than on social competition. Many artists, gamers, and deep thinkers fall into this category. Delta personality. Deltas are the calm, balanced personalities. They are practical, hardworking, and realistic. Not attention-seeking like alphas. Not rebellious like sigmas. Just normal, stable people trying to live a good life. Most adults eventually become more delta-like over time. They value peace, routine, and security. And honestly, that's not boring. That's maturity. Which one is the best? There's no best personality type. The internet often glorifies alpha and sigma personalities. But real life is more complex than that. A healthy society needs all types: alphas to lead, betas to support, sigmas to innovate, omegas to create, deltas to keep balance. Your personality isn't a competition. It's just the way you naturally are. Truth about these labels: most people are not just one type. You might be alpha at work, sigma in your personal life, and beta with close friends. Personalities change depending on situations, so don't trap yourself inside an internet label. Use these ideas to understand yourself, not to limit yourself.